Hi, this is your girl Tasha. Well, my tea kettle breweth over. So now I'm here to serve some tea. But I want to say something. I'm trying to find how to put it without being shady, but I'm not sure, but I have to go back and check. But I'm almost positive. These YouTube streets have been hot with Michelle and Josh and Kaya thing. And everybody has spoken on it. Except me. And I wasn't going to. I had nothing to say about it until I believe I got this comment from Michelle. I gotta go back, and I don't think I'm going crazy. And Michelle sent me this comment, well, if you want to follow me tonight. She was at this African club doing African men. I didn't see it until maybe Monday, probably Monday Monday I saw it. She sent it over the weekend. Okay, I have a life, Michelle, so if you sent it, which I believe it was, I have to go back at my phone. You sent it. I didn't see it till Monday, girl. I have a life. So, Miss Michelle wanted me to see her at this African bar trying to pick up men. That's what the title said. So, when I read it, I said, well, what is this child talking about? Is she coming for me? So I went to the video, and she's at this club, which I don't get her. When you're out partying, who has time to put everything on YouTube? Okay, really. And if you were at a club with Africans and you said you were looking for an African man, I wouldn't have time to be on YouTube. Well, anyway, Michelle, it was funny because the African men, you could hear them, and I heard one say, well, I don't want to be on, they didn't want to be on YouTube. They didn't want to be filmed. And I found that funny. I have a couple of reasons why, but I don't want to offend anyone, but Trump gets rid of them. That's all I'm going to say. He'll deport them in a minute. So that's all I'll say. Maybe that's one of the reasons why they didn't want to be on film. Then I says to myself, well, if a guy is trying to get to know you and dig you, why doesn't he want to be seen talking to you? I don't know, Michelle. I mean, you invited me. So I'm just wondering why. Why would he act like that? So I heard the guys, they were African and you were sucking up on your drink. Not ladylike at all. Just sucking. And I'm like, oh my God, girl, have some class when you're around men. Drinking. You're just sucking the straw like a man. I'm like, oh my God. Anyway, you know what they were looking for, Michelle. I watched. I think you did 20 minutes of it. Oh, I'm a very observant girl. I'm Capricorn. So they watched, and y'all were just talking, and different guys talking, African. I guess it was an African club you were in. But I didn't see any action. I didn't see any action. I was like, what? So I was like, girl, if I was sent you an invitation to see me somewhere, you're going to see some action. Especially if I'm looking for an African man or whatever type of club I'm in looking for a man, baby, you're going to see some action. So, Michelle, don't send me requests or comments to see you at a club picking up men and there's no men looking at you or trying to pick you up. That's tired. And then I saw you somewhere else. Oh, you love those chicken wings. And you were being spiteful, Michelle. I know you. You were throwing that subliminal shade that, yeah, everybody has said how you eat chicken wings, and you were just eating and chewing on them, throwing subliminal shade. And you had some girl next to you. I certainly hope she's aware of you. She's supposed to be your friend. But yeah, I spooked your subliminal shade for the other people because they've been talking about how you eat chicken wings. So, of course, I spooked that right away. And I laughed to myself. So, Miss Michelle, what I'm trying to say is, when you're going out to look for men, does everybody have to be, do you have to put yourself on YouTube? You kind of seem like a hoochie when you do that, a slut. You know, I wouldn't let people know I was man hunting. That's nothing I would be proud of. I've been at the club. Now the men talking around me, begging me to get, you know, they only wanted one thing, begging for that. I wouldn't do that. But that's you. Anyway, girl, Miss Kaya roasted you. Everybody else has been talking about it, so Tasha might as well join in. Oh, Kaya read you for filth, Michelle. Oh, I felt so sorry for you. Kaya laid you out, girl. She said that it comes through your pores, the fish, and your cooch, and she didn't know you, and the caller came in and they were reading you, Michelle. They laid you out. Kaya just, oh my God, she talked about you like a dog. But you're a sneaky one, Miss Michelle, because I caught you today. You were talking to Peter Thomas from Roa. And you were throwing subliminal shade at people. I caught it because Peter was doing most of the talking. And it was in the effect of what you've been going through. You're a sneaky one, Michelle. You throw that subliminal, that coy, over the head shade. And if you're a dingbat, you won't catch it. And you know, Kaya, you know, if it's not exact shade thrown in her face, she'll probably miss it. But I caught it. Sweetie, I was not impressed with you knowing Peter Thomas and him talking crap about women and Cynthia disrespecting their marriage and giving their whole legal names out and disrespecting their marriage. See, you're back at it again, Michelle. Kaya laid you out. She read you. She had you for lunch and dinner and breakfast, and you were still at it. You bring some man like Peter Thomas that would talk about his relationship with Cynthia, give out her whole name. And first of all, I'm sick of Roa. I don't watch it anymore, girlfriend. That gets boring. But you had to find a way to punch back at Kaya. You know why, Michelle? Because you're scared of her. You're scared of Kaya's mouth. She laid you out. So you were scared to clap back, straight back at her. Now, if I had been a friend of hers and did all of that, and she had the nerve to have a caller, which I believe that call was staged, it sounded very staged. Now listen to me, Michelle. If I was friends with someone like that and they had the audacity to do that, if I were going to clap back like you did, I wouldn't clap back sneaky. I stand tall on the wall for what I believe in. And I would have read Kaya right back. Okay, yeah, you take the high road, but this heifer has gone too long. But if you're going to be spiteful, which you are, now listen to me, Michelle. When you're going to clap back, don't clap back sneaky. Don't be a sneaky little heifer, okay? Don't be sneaky. Be a woman and stand tall on the wall and let Kaya have it. That's what you do if you want to get even with her. Don't bring strangers. You're good for that. Somebody to fight your battles. And then I heard you mention Andrew Cadwell to Peter. But Andrew was yet your friend, and when he came to Atlanta, you invited him in, and then you're talking about him. Wow. Michelle, I catch those little things. People may not catch it. I catch it, sweetie. No shade gets by me unless I'm asleep. Do remember that. So when you send me your little comments, or you want me to, I don't want to see you out in an African club picking up men. If they do you, I don't feel it. And it's just tacky. If I was out like that, I wouldn't think about YouTube or Facebook or any of those social medias to put myself on while I'm cruising and picking up men and sucking up on chicken wings. But anyway, Michelle, that's all I had to say because I know that comment you sent me. Okay, and I wanted to let you know. I didn't think it was cunty. Anyway, girl, or I should say people, that's what I had to say. Because Miss Michelle tried it, I think. So I'm letting her have it. Okay, see, me, you can talk and be fierce, okay? But Kaya, you're scared of. Michelle, be a woman, okay? You make fun of Maddie and all the transgenders. You were born female. So be a woman and handle business like a woman and stop hiding behind people to do your dirty work. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Goodbye, everybody. And when my tea kettle boileth over, I will be back with some more tea. Love you guys. Mwah.